Hello guys, and welcome to part 2 of GarageBand. This is just going to be an extension of the first video, which I'll put a link in the description if you want to rewatch it, refresh your memory, or just plain watch it again, or even if you've watched this one and haven't watched the first one, you can go back and watch it. So this is kind of basically the setup of the first video. It's just some modern rock drums and then acoustic picking, which sounds a bit like this. Hold on. And I also taught you about the metronome, which you can hear here. I'll just turn up a bit. Okay, that is the metronome. Turn it off. Literally click it. So anything that's blue, like that, anything that's blue, will be turned on. So yeah, that's basically that. So let's get into what I'm going to show you this video. Basically, sorry about that. I'm going to show you how to add in like effects. So if you go into textures, for example. You can have stuff like that, or uninvolved in the atmosphere. Okay, or a certain stage, or some, for example, like that. Or you could add in, where is it? Cinematics, which is like daily sounds. That's not a daily sound, but you get what I mean. So crowd applause, investigation, or asylum, or phone call, or siren, or time lapse. But okay, you get what I mean. So you can add little things like that to just enhance your song. So, for example, I could add in just put this a bar ahead, and then go into cinematics, and I could add in say I don't know, crowd applausing. Okay, so I could add in that, and I could just cut that a bit shorter. No, I couldn't. Sorry, awkward. Okay, so that's just play that. And then do it down. So you get what I mean. So you could do it like that first, and then play it like that. It's very you see what I mean? So you can add in little things like that will enhance your song to give it more of a lifelike sound, or you could add in a orchestral piece, which are kind of like little snippets of songs. So Oath is and stuff like that. So it's kind of a. You can also use this for creating snippets of audio to put into movies, or put into PowerPoints or slideshows. There's another one, so you can use that as well. Excuse the noise in the background, sorry about that. Yeah, it's literally anything you can put in. So I'm going to put in a piano. We'll just put the bars back again. Sorry, the loops back, and then we put in a bass. So we have to just find something that's not too heavy or not too funky, or you can have it funky if you want to, but that's not too I don't know how to explain it, that's too demanding or stands out. So you want something that's quite I suppose that's okay. Or you don't want something like that because it just doesn't fit into your song. So you can also play it and get something there. have something that's quite just that can come in this in the 5th bar, but you can have that's quite good actually. I'll have that. Okay, so this is the song so far. And also to single out any track, so if you want to just hear that one, or just hear those two together, or just hear these two together, you could put the headphones on and then mute that one, and then you could just, and if you wanted to hear just these two, or just that one, or just this one, or just that one, you can just put the headphones on, and it will put the headphone icon on, and then it will just single out any track to that specific line. Okay, so that's another quick helpful tip. And the mute can turn everything off for the whole thing. So instead of putting 2 headphones on there, you can just press 1 mute for the one you want to take off, or 2 mutes you want to take off. But it's kind of the same thing in a way. The mute and the headphones, they do the same job, but sometimes it could be quicker. So if you turn that on instead of putting the 2 headphones on there, or putting the headphones on there and just leaving those 2 open, you get what I mean. So yeah, so that's another helpful tip there. Piano now, if you really want to, so you could do something like that. I'm just gonna put it in for just to show you guys what it sounds like and what it can do and things like that. So you can also change the pitches of the piano. So you could go into this section of the piano here. Look, so I'm just going into that kind of that long chord hold, that dum 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 dum, or something like that, whatever it goes like. But you can change the length of the note, the shortness of the note, so you can change it to go like this. Look, you can go ching ching, or it can go a bit slower, like so you can go jing jing jing, or you can change it to a really short one. So you can get them more. Oh, that's because these are shortened as well. So if I shorten these, and it will show the exactness of the note as well. So you can see you can change the note of the. Okay, so there we go. If we just put that in, that sounds quite good actually. Sorry about this. Alright, just put it back to 3. Sounds quite good. Doo, doo. But we need here we need like a little bit more of a sustaining note, I suppose. There's one on the bottom. No, there isn't. Okay. Yeah, that one's holding this up. There we go. So we can maybe hold that one through a bit more. There we go. That sounds quite good. Ding, 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 ding. Something like that. Okay, so you can just play around with the score. So you could just that's what I was just doing there. You could put the okay. So it was originally here. I think it was. I can't remember now. Yeah, that sounds better. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that's better. So that's it's really good accuracy, and you can change the note value. So you could change it to a semiquaver or a triplet or a 6-tup fillet if you really wanna. If those drummers out there, you know what we're talking about with 6-tup fillets and things like that. But yeah, that's, and to get rid of that, you just press the scissor icon again to cancel it down, and if you want to open it, cancel it, and it will only come up. It will only come up with the highlighted one. So if I unhighlight that one and highlight the funky pop bass, it will come up with the funky pop bass, you can see there. But if I went to modern rock drums, okay, so it only comes up with the highlighted track or loop as it goes, okay. So I'm just gonna play the whole song through, and then I'll talk to you about all the stuff down here, and the extra inputs you can have. For example, the Scarlett Focusrite 2i4, which I've got right here, the red box. Oh no, don't have a camera ready, sorry. I'll put a link to that website down in the description below. They've got a really good, this is a great box to use for inserting loops into your Logic, Mainstage, or GarageBand, or Ableton, or Cubase, whatever you want. So yeah, I'm just going to play this through, and then we'll get into Okay, so actually, sorry about that, I just put the volume up both really high on the screen. Okay, so that just repeats again, doesn't it? So, yeah, that's that. And so I'll be talking about now the Focusrite. Here we go. Oh, here we go. If we go into products, this one here. This is the thing I've got. It's so you can plug in a normal guitar lead, so a jack as it's also called, into there, and you could plug in a bass jack into there, and then you could play the bass into your Mac or PC. You could play that into a, so if I just go down here and open like Logic or something, then you could open Logic and play it into there, or Mainstage, or GarageBand like I was just doing. So we'll go back into GarageBand right now, and yeah, there you go, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Please rate, share, subscribe to my channel if you're new to get loads of daily content, and thanks and bye.